So essentially, artisans are special NPCs who help the player by lending their skills as craftsmen. We're going to show kind of a first concept of one of the 3 artisans you can get throughout the game. This is the blacksmith. So I'm going to be pausing this throughout, because I like to talk. I'm chatty. So blacksmith is one of 3 who joins you. The jeweler and mystic are the other 2. And as you move through the game, you will encounter these various artisans, and they can join you on your adventures. So you don't start the game with access to artisans. You earn them along the way. So artisans, essentially, as you encounter them, they'll have different problems that they need solved, or issues that they need to get into, or things that they need from you. So once you basically perform these quests for them, help them out, earn their loyalty, they'll join you and follow you throughout the world of Sanctuary, and essentially lend their skills to try and help you. And the idea is that we wanted this entourage of followers and people who essentially move through you with the world and gather around you as they would gather around a hero. So the other thing is, we really knew we wanted to add a crafting system to Diablo, but we didn't want a system that required the player to spend an enormous amount of time in town. We didn't feel really good about the idea that a player would be in town, banging on an anvil, working out a daily living, while simultaneously trying to save the world. It seemed discordant with the game, and it also seemed kind of contrary to the real action game pace of Diablo. So we loved this idea, though, that you would have these people with you who could essentially do these jobs for you, and that you can direct kind of their progress. So here we see the blacksmith has moved into town. He's got his cart all set up, and he's ready to go. So artisans have a bunch of things they can do for you. They can act as just kind of normal vendors, so you can buy items. We'll put better items in that store eventually. They won't all just be lousy, crappy white items. And you can sell stuff to them that you don't want. So they can just serve that basic function. All artisans can also craft items depending on the type of artisan they are. So the blacksmith mostly focuses on more heavy armor, chest pieces, things like that, and some weapons. Usually weapons more angled towards melee characters, although every artisan can do something for every class. Also, every artisan has special abilities. So the blacksmith can repair items, and none of the other artisans can do that. And he can also add sockets to items so that you can put gems into basically any item. So any item that doesn't already have sockets on it. So the way that works is basically if the item doesn't have sockets on it, and it's one of the items that he can add sockets to, he's got certain types, like he can do chest pieces or belts and things like that, then he can add sockets to it. So you can pretty much have gems on almost any item, regardless of quality. And so this is one of the goals we have, is really make the gem game from Diablo 2 a little more prolific throughout.